Welcome to another edition of JD's Top 8 here on JD's YouTube. Today's Top 8 is the Top 8 Marvel teams. This could be villains or good guys. Let's jump in. Coming in at number 8 is Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four in the cartoons was awesome. Fantastic Four in the comic book was awesome. Fantastic Four in the movies sucked. They're number 8 because even Marvel went quit making crappy movies and they went no. So Marvel quit making the comic book. So let's get this all fixed. Do a decent Fantastic Four movie. Number 7 is The Defenders. Netflix special. I like that team. A bunch of lower level superheroes. The more common folk. Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Iron Fist. I really like the what is it called? The something for hire. For hire. I can't. But it was Luke Cage and Iron Fist. I really like their team up. Heroes for Hire, that's what it is. So, Defenders at number 7. Number 6 is the Brotherhood of the Mutants. This was either led by Mystique or Magneto. It was Magneto formed it together. Again, he was all about protecting mutants and destroying mankind. I just like their bond. It is, like the title says, a brotherhood. Usually, members tend to be the Blob, Sabretooth, Toad. They're like a band of misfits. So, Brotherhood at 6. 5 is the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse. I like this because I like the biblical Four Horsemen, and I also like their iteration. My favorite being that Angel, who ends up with the metallic wings. That is my favorite of the Four Horsemen. Usually they vary. The movie had Angel, Storm, Magneto, and Psylocke. So I like the Horsemen of Apocalypse. 4 is X-Force. Again, Deadpool is my favorite, and having him team up alongside of Cable, it's kind of like the that old show, The Odd Couple. Odd Couple. Most of you probably don't remember that show at all, or even heard of it. But X-Force, the color schemes were gray and red, and yeah, really, again, another group of just random, really good powered superheroes. 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, these had different iterations. I like the cinematic version of it. I am really cannot wait for them to add Nova to their roster. I really do. Spoilers. Like the addition of Thor. And it's a spoiler warning. It was really short. But Guardians at number 3. Number 2 is the Avengers. It's been led by a couple people, most notably Iron Man and Captain America. They switch. Usually it is Captain America. I like all iterations of the Avengers. They've had a group of people come in and out. Wolverine's been a part of the Avengers. Just a whole roster of people. The fair fact, the Avengers got so big that they had to branch out into the West Coast Avengers. They they're so big they had to branch out, everybody. But the Avengers at number 2. Let's see if you can guess number 1. I'm just gonna give you a minute. Not really, because that would take too long. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about the last or the 7 I've said, and you should guess what number 1 is. Did you guess what number 1 is? X-Men. X-Men is my favorite team all the time, and I'm gonna have to sneeze on camera. X-Men, the animated series, was fantastic. I love Charles Xavier. I love the group. The group I know being Charles Xavier, Beast, Storm, Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Gambit, Rogue, Jubilee. That is my 90s cartoon right there. The comic books were good. And again, that's another group that grew and changed when they first started. Iceman, Bobby, and Angel were in the team. There's a running theory on who's older, Charles Xavier or Wolverine. I'm pretty sure Wolverine's older. But that's my list. The group of Marvel groups. Not group. The group of Marvel groups. That is my top 8 list of Marvel groups of all time. With that being said, much love. JD, out.